And welcome back to Across the Street
What's
podcast
up?
with your host Nihaal.
And I'm Daniel. And we are back from our winter hiatus.
Hiatus, man. Oh my god. This camera angle is really showing my belly too. I swear this is not the shape that I'm usually
You
in.
just gotta come to the gym with me, man.
I know. You know my gym actually got bankrupt? Or a little bit. Not bankrupt, they just...
Aren't operating right now.
They're not operating right now because apparently there's financial issues, which is pretty much they couldn't pay the bills, so... Yeah, and speaking of paying the bills, we paid some bills. Look at this.
Yeah, we got us a mic. We originally had two, and that's a whole frustration we had maybe about for... Right before filming this, for like 2.5 hours, we just couldn't get this down. Like,
we literally could have recorded 2 other podcasts.
Yeah, in that time. It would have... If everything had gone perfectly, I think we could have like gotten that done in half an hour, filmed like another episode already.
No, 100%.
But it is what it is. So, I mean, we had to get it done before we start a podcast. We wanted it done, like, properly. Unlike that sports episode we filmed.
Oh, yeah. Sports episode. If you guys watch the sports episode, you're a real
You're a real trooper. Because I had trouble listening to that, editing it. Like.
And speaking of sports episodes, if you guys are international fans from out of the country, this is where we're from. T-Dot.
You represent?
Well, he's from T-Dot. I'm
north. A little
fake.
north.
I'm fake T-Dot.
You're GT.
But I guess like everyone that says that they're from Toronto is not actually. I don't know.
It depends.
We
like,
got people from Oshawa saying that they're from Toronto.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yo, as a Toronto, I don't claim y'all if you're Oshawa.
At least my city borders Toronto, and it's not Brampton, I promise. But no, still love for the Brampton boys.
Yo, some of my closest homies are from Brampton, so.
Well, Happy New Year's, dude. Chick-fil-A.
Happy New Year's.
Oh, you see, people probably thought we're from America because of Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but we're not sponsored. Just keeping that clear. We just made a run today because we didn't eat beforehand.
Plus, it's cheap food. Cheap food is the best food.
Cheap food, it tastes great.
Hence the belly. Okay. So, the topic for today is pretty simple. It's the first episode of the year, or actually it's not gonna be the first posted episode of the year.
It's not gonna be the first posted, but at the filming, first recorded
episode of the year.
Yes.
This is my second time seeing you this year, 2023.
Yeah.
Feels very weird saying that. I still think we're in 2016.
I think we're in 2019, to be fair.
2019 was a really good year for
you. It was a good year. It was a great year.
I ended off the year with Daniel. We had this one party with another Daniel. And yeah, that was...
It was fun.
That was a good party.
It was a great party, man. It was a great party.
Do you remember that random iguana? Was it an iguana? There was like a little animal.
Yes, the one that you took a picture on your shoulder, right?
Yeah. Oh, you were there? Were you the one that took the picture? Maybe
I was not the one that took the picture, but I saw it. But I was wasted that night.
Okay.
I was absolutely wasted
that
night.
That was a crazy party. That was yeah.
Yeah.
If a man brings an iguana into a party, you know it's a good party.
Yo, like that was I think my first time ever trying jungle juice. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's when you toss alcohol and a bunch of sweet drinks and a bunch of stuff in there like fruits or candies, and it's just fun drink.
We do not condone alcohol.
He does not condone alcohol.
If you are drinking, please be 19 and above, and
drink responsibly. At least.
Responsibly.
Yeah. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. No, just this time of the year is usually the time of the year that I reflect a lot.
Yeah.
I reflect a lot. Sorry, this mic is so foreign to me, and I'm actually like looking at Daniel.
Yeah, I know. Normally we're just facing the camera and looking there, right?
So you have beautiful eyes, dude.
Oh, thank you. Through my glasses. It's the glasses. It makes them look beautiful.
I thought you were gonna say something like, "Thank you, they don't work."
I mean, glasses implies that they don't work.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine waking up and then just not seeing.
I can see just if I look at it.
Shout out to my 2020 vision, guys.
All right, if I take this off, I can see your face fine. I just can't see the details. Like I can the poster that you have right here, I cannot make the faces out. I can see the colors, I can see the body. I cannot see the faces.
Oh my god. I am lucky that I do not have glasses.
Honestly, I would say it's
yes, no.
I would say
except for style. Sometimes I had a fake glasses face just because I was so jealous.
Really?
I had like almost the exact same frames as you. For a bit in like 2020, I was testing stuff.
I would say at first, like glasses to me, maybe just because I've been wearing them for so long, it doesn't feel like a big deal. But I think if I were to like when I wear contacts, I kind of realize how like easy it is to like just like not have to like take your frames off and like clean them all the time. The only thing is I hate wearing contacts because it dries the fuck out of my eyes. Yeah, that's the only annoying part.
And then you got to put eye drops and stuff, right?
Yeah, basically.
You can't sleep with contacts on? You're not supposed to.
I don't know if there's some now that you can, but you're not supposed to because when your eyes move, when your eyes are closed, like it can get stuck up there.
Tell me your worst contact story.
I can tell you, what was it? Okay, yeah, I don't work in this place anymore, but this was when I was 18. So I went to a beach. I skipped one day in senior year in high school. It was our senior skip day, and went to the beach with some of the homies. I had work after that, so I had to leave early. But what I didn't account for was I took a hit of a joint in high school. But what I didn't account for was falling asleep on the train with my contacts on. So when I get into work, I'm Terminator. So my eyes were red at the time, and I'll say back then. I felt like I was overcompensating like hell, saying, "Oh no, I just fell asleep on the train with my contacts on," which they bought, but everybody thought I was fried. I think I played it off pretty well. But I don't know if they believe me because they probably seen it a bunch of times.
Wait, so you actually slept in the train with?
I fell asleep on the train with contacts on, but at the same time, I was also high, and it was one of my first times trying it. Before work, before a closing shift.
I apologize to your mom in the camera right now, just in case.
Mommy, I don't like. You already know. We already had that talk. My mom doesn't watch this podcast. No, I don't think she knows how to watch this podcast.
I'll send her the link directly, don't worry. She just needs to press it. She has WhatsApp, right? Probably.
My mom uses a flip phone.
Okay, never mind. I did not know that. Yeah. My worst. I don't even have a worst contact story, but it was the one actually recently. You probably saw the video. It was actually my league.
Yeah.
One of my teammates, I set the ball to my teammate, and then he hit the ball right in this guy's face.
And it knocked his contact out?
And it went up.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's annoying. It's not actually. So when your contact goes up, it's not actually painful, but it gets irritable because it's rubbing against your eyelid and pushing it into your eye, so it's really irritable.
Apparently he said that there's a black spot or something for a bit, he's like, I only see black or something. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's freaking blind. Thankfully he's okay.
Yeah,
shout out, you know who you are. And if you guys want that video, Patreon. No, I'm joking. It's all over social media now, but it was a good hit.
Yeah.
It was a really good hit.
Yeah. It was, I saw it. It was a fucking amazing hit.
And the guy who had the whole contact problem and the hit in the face was a good sport about it. I do have screenshots and evidence that he agreed that I'm allowed to post that video on social media.
I mean, it's a part of the game, right?
Exactly,
you get hit in the face, you get hit in certain areas. One of our last guests, Ashman, fucking hit me in the nuts last time, remember?
Those are the worst.
Yeah.
Did it bounce off the thing? The floor first or no?
No, so I went for a hit and he blocked the hit into my nuts. Okay. Granted, it's a sick hit, but just not I would have been fine. It just hit me in the nuts, you know. I went down pretty hard after that. But it is what it is.
So our podcast episode for today is not nuts.
No, not about testicles.
If we could, we would, but then I don't think we'd be on.
I don't know a lot. I know testicles are attached to my body, but I don't know a lot other than that.
That's it, eh?
Yeah.
That's all you know?
The biology stuff, I guess. I bet I know more than you.
Probably. You've explored more.
Yeah, I have to.
A lot of different dudes, right? A lot of different dudes.
I mean, if it were to be about dudes, I think it would be you over me.
Back in my day.
Back in my day. We explored dudes for past.
Exactly, it's exactly like those people in the 70s and 80s. They're just like, oh yeah, we just mess around with everybody.
No, but honestly, I had to take a few biology courses, and
oh, you learned?
Yeah, it's a lot of that was just the funny stuff because I was in first year and I was just it was kind of a meme to me.
I know.
Yeah, so I just listened and it's oh, we talking about testicles, and it's just me just trying not to snicker in the corner as a 19-year-old in university.
I still did the same as a 24-year-old. Holy shit, I'm 24. You're 25. Yeah. We're old, bro. You're turning 26 this year.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, my life is over, right? Now
might as well. This is our last episode right now. Okay.
Yeah, we have to retire, set up our pension.
I think both of us have pretty bad bags under our eyes right now.
I think so. I'm tired.
You're tired?
I'm pretty tired.
I only had 4 hours of sleep. Anyways, we didn't even get to our episode topic, but it's so good. It's the conversation's so fluent right now, but it is reflecting on the year
2022 recap.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I really, really like reflecting because every year, it is kind of like a refresher, especially like, I'd say post high school because semester started in January in like post high school.
Yeah.
And also like just, and then after like you're done schooling, like me right now, you're back in school yet? No.
No, sorry, I'm going back to school in September.
Yeah. So January is just a fresh start. And, yeah, I felt like 2022 was almost like 3 seasons for me. How about you? Felt like 3 seasons.
Yes, I agree with that. Definitely. It felt like not necessarily seasons like, the natural seasons. It just felt like there's eras to it, right? Like like chapters to it.
Yeah. So I'll probably say that I got much closer to you in 2022.
Agreed.
Particularly because of volleyball. If it wasn't for volleyball, it'd be.
Well, I think it stemmed back.
Already.
I think it also stemmed back from 2021. I just invited you to the cottage, and then you got us.
Yes.
The end of 2021.
Then
2022, the start of it.
So he actually helped me get out of my lonely hole when we were self-isolated and stuff, and you get a little comfortable self-isolating, and then all of a sudden, like, that was a very scary situation that you put me in. Piece of shit.
I did not put you in any situation.
At the time, it was so scary. Dude, imagine going to a cottage. How much people were there? 14?
13.
13.
Yeah.
13 people, and you only know one person. There's guys and girls.
You knew somebody else.
Okay, yeah, I knew somebody else, but I wasn't that close with them or anything.
Yeah.
Right? I only talked to him like twice in my lifetime. But, yeah. There's one person, he's like, yo, just come. And, bro, that was so scary. I was going through a tough time with, like, some other issues that time, too. And, bro, it was so scary initially, but by the end of the college, it was amazing. I made, especially the last day, like, when we all sit in the basement and just talking and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I think that also got me a lot of confidence, too.
Right.
Just because, like, I'm just like, yo, I can make friends just like that.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And riding that high, we went to January. So what happened in January? It was still lockdown.
It was like starting to end lockdown. Yeah, like it was starting to slowly come off. But the thing I remember about
lockdown part 3 or 4,
3 or 4, something like that. But what I remember from 2022, the beginning was that fucking nasty snowstorm, the one that we had to shovel like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. It's 30 centimeters, 40 centimeters.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Some people were stuck in their houses. Like, oh, that was a nightmare. I think that was like the only bad thing I would say from 2022 that was like I can recall. That was kind of annoying. But that was like the only negative thing. I was like, I remember that time because I'm a little pessimistic. I was like,
so you hate snow like that?
I absolutely hate snow. I hate the winter.
Damn, I love snow.
No,
that's my favorite day. I love shoveling. Is that weird? That is definitely weird. I've always loved shoveling.
So you love shoveling, but you couldn't shovel the snow on the day of your party.
Okay, no. That's because I wanted to. That was literally.
So you wanted us to slip on
that was literally a sobriety check. It's like if you could walk on the snow, then you're sober.
Nihaal, it wasn't just snow. It was like we all slipped walking out. We didn't slip and fall, but some of us were just.
There's like the.
It was like a layer of ice underneath.
Yeah.
But.
No, honestly, that was such a busy week, dude. It was just.
Fair enough.
I mean, excuses. I know I can if I wanted to, but now look, it's January and I don't know the Toronto area. There's like no snow.
There's no. It's just cold. Snow.
It's actually crazy. I went to King City today, or like north, like Aurora or something today, and then there's actually snow there.
Oh really?
It's crazy. Like I was like, yo, I saw it. And I'm like, wait, and I think again. I'm like, oh wait, it's January. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, over here we're so used to just like not seeing any snow.
Yeah, we haven't had snow for like 2-3 weeks now.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, no, January, it was still, I was super motivated for working. Oh my God, I'm saying all this stuff with the belly right now, but yes, 1 year ago, I was super motivated to work out. I was on a strict diet. I had a lot of protein, all that stuff.
You were even taking creatine and stuff like that, I remember.
I was fighting some demons. It may or may not have been a girl. I'm not saying nothing. Might have been a dude. No joke.
Aww.
So, shout out to that person. You got me. Okay, we're going to see the story, where that has led me to. But, no, January.
You indirectly made him better.
Exactly. By letting go. Letting go is always, just keep swimming, like what Dory said. shout out future topic episode, top 5 movies.
We're gonna be doing a few upcoming topics.
Probably Finding Nemo is probably gonna be in my top 5.
Yes. So I think we're doing a top 5 movies and music topic upcoming, and we might be doing like a draft of some sort in regards to that. So we'll see.
We'll see.
So stay tuned on that.
Stay tuned. And our stay tuned always works because last episode we said stay tuned. We might get mics, and look, here we are.
We got mics.
Well, I mean, we got a mic, but it has one step at a time. One step at a time.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy because we got the good background and the mic at the same time.
Yeah.
And the good, decent chairs. I don't know. It's not as comfy as the
It's
other
a
ones,
work. The set is a work in progress.
Work in progress, but please sponsor us. Please subscribe, and then we'll get it.
Sponsor us a new room. No, I'm joking.
New room, new house, everything. Yeah. What was I about to say?
About your January.
Yeah, January. Yeah, it was from what I remember from January. It was strictly just working out, just straight up working out. And it wasn't even at the gym yet. I think it was just my neighbor's garage, to be honest, because everything was still closed. But if it wasn't for working out, then I don't know. I would have gone crazy. How about you?
Well, I think for me, January is a really quiet month. I took time to settle from the cottage trip because there was a lot of social interaction, and unlike you, I have a very limited social battery. So I like to socialize a lot as well, but I really, really love my alone time. So I really like to fuck off and just be on my own. So there'll be times where it's like people will want to ask me to hang out, and I'll be like, I'll either make up an excuse or I'll be like, yo, I'm just trying to chill. But yeah, that was most of my January. And at the time there was, speaking of girl things, at that time I was kind of like realizing that I was into somebody. You remember? I was realizing it was into something that I shouldn't have been, and it was not okay. It was not okay in my head. It was just like I was just like, damn, this kind of sucks. Because it's one of those
we
where
were both down bad.
You were both pretty down bad at the time, but it was for me. It was like I knew it wasn't gonna work out, so that's what made it worse. So it was like, it is what it is.
Here you are.
Here I'm chill, and it's still fucking single.
Exactly. Facts.
But I think now I'm like, I really enjoy being single right now. Just being quiet on my own, not having that stress.
Future girlfriend. You're just stressed to him. No, I'm joking.
You just please don't stress me out too much.
Yeah.
I will love you, but don't stress me out.
That's a future episode topic.
Oh yeah.
The stresses of girls. No, I'm joking.
Stresses of relationships.
Stress of relationships.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Ooh, I like that.
We should probably get some single boys like us versus a couple. So yeah, the reason why I said that May was such a busy month is because I actually had a tournament that I hosted at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month. So the beginning of the month was my first ever grass volleyball tournament. I remember how stressful I was.
That was the intermediate or the
intermediate / advanced one. Really, really, really good players. It was only 5 teams, 1 court, a whole day, beautiful day. It was May the 4th, I think, or May 7th, like around that time, like single digits. And the temperature was like 18 degrees, but dude, the sun was beautiful. Just amazing start to summer. And it was 4v4 volleyball. So one girl, 3 boys, and amazing. That team was like one of my favorite teams I played with this year. We lost the tournament, semifinal curse, and never freaking past the semifinals. But yeah, and then at the end of May, what did I host?
You hosted another tournament. It was a recreational tournament, right? 66s.
My first ever recreational tournament. Yeah. And Daniel was a part of that.
So he kind of threw me in there and said, "Hey, you're a captain," and I'm like, "What?"
And then I helped him, so it was half of my friends and half of his friends.
Yeah.
Made a team together called Tinder's Finest.
Tinder's Finest.
So I'm an organizer and hate to flaunt on it, but I'm not really a recreational player. But these guys were all playing, and then in the semis, a guy got injured and a guy also went for work.
He had to leave for work. Yeah.
So they called me up, and I told all the other captains, like, "Is it okay if we do this?" And the other captains were fine with it. And I ended up joining their team, and it was fun.
It was fun. It was good. We ended up winning that. It was a close series too. It was the finals was 3. It went all the way to 3 sets, right? Almost down to the wire. We
were losing 4-0 in the 3rd set, and
came back to win like 15-13 or 15-12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was really good. I think that's probably the best way to experience. I think that's why you love volleyball so much right now too. It's like you had such a
good start to it.
Good start to it.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of people, like, if they
just got like
yeah,
crapped on.
then they'd feel less motivated.
Yeah.
But now you're like, yo.
But I think I think that's a testament for you to hosting tournaments because you figured out how to balance teams well. Because I feel like, for the most part, all the teams were like had a chance, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say had a good chance, but everybody had a chance because there's teams that took sets off other teams, right?
Yeah.
So
that was like, I'd probably say that's our first pure recreational tournament. But the problem of rec people is like, once they start playing consistent, they get good. So it's like, yeah, the first tournament was recreational, but then I think I hosted 2 other recreational tournaments later in the year.
Yeah, I think that one came in June, and then the other was September.
By the September one, it was absolutely like intermediate. Like, I'd probably say like low intermediate. Like, these guys were good.
Yeah.
But I made a lot of friends, a lot of memories.
In that May one, probably like May was just I think the best or second best month for me of 2022.
Yeah. It was a great start to summer, everything. Wouldn't trade it. If it wasn't for the month of May, I wouldn't be doing this podcast right now, maybe. I don't know.
Do you think so?
Maybe.
I mean, we haven't really talked about... I don't know. I think you still would have done it. I still think you would have done it.
Maybe.
What's next? June, right?
The picnic.
Oh yeah, the picnic was great. You held we call it Nihaal Con, but Nihaal held a picnic for all his close friends.
It's crazy. I remember like casually telling my therapist, I'm like, yo, I'm hosting a picnic with 100 of my closest friends. And then my therapist was just like, Nihaal, what did you say? Like, yeah, 100 of my closest friends. They're like, people don't even have like 5 close friends, man. Like, what the hell are you saying? But yeah, I don't know. I'm super extroverted and I really want to see all these guys that I haven't seen for a long time, especially since the pandemic and stuff. Like,
and people also move away. Stuff like that.
Yeah. So there's a lot, and as you get older, it's like you just got to schedule. Even with me and Daniel, we have to schedule time with each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, great stuff. I met some people.
Yeah, you did. You met some really good people.
I met some really good people that.
It was a good picnic. It was a good picnic.
I met some new people. I met some old people. A lot of new friends that I still hang out with today. Yeah. Even like next week, I'm going to their party and stuff. Like,
oh, really?
People. Yeah. So it's cool. It's cool, and it's just a branches. And some people, the thing about having 100 friends is that like some friends like. They just show up for that one thing, and then you just gotta like that. You don't expect them to, whatever. But yeah, I'm just happy that they showed up for that one thing. And actually, like, if I move the camera a little bit back, I actually print out all the pictures of the people that came to that picnic and paste it on my wall over there.
Yeah, you got that's a lot of photos.
Yeah, a lot. So yeah, it was fun. July was my first ever. No, it wasn't. August was my first ever soccer tournament.
July was a great month for me. I think that's between July for me was July was. Oh no! But for that, going back to June though, was that when you hosted the second tournament, or was that in July?
Second tournament was. I have to check. Yeah, probably end of June. Yeah.
End of June. We got shit on that tournament.
28th.
Yeah, like I think our team was really hastily put together that time. So I had to find people.
It was also a new format. It was two divisions, more teams, 2 courts.
Yeah, but the thing is, we didn't win a single game. We tied one game.
Yeah. I was in the other pool, so we couldn't even face you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember I was like, oh, you guys didn't even make it to semis.
We didn't because our team was put together super fast. Yeah. And we didn't have any time to practice.
I think you guys were cocky too.
No, I didn't I won't lie to you. We weren't even that confident.
Okay.
I was like, yo, we don't have chemistry. I do in my head. I'm like, we have decent players. We just don't have chemistry.
I think we came for a couple of practices too for that.
Yeah, but not all the players ever came. That's the problem for us.
Yeah, that was I think that was my favorite. That was my favorite outdoor tournament of the year.
Oh, okay.
The team that I played for was a solid team. The team of 4 that I played for. Oh my god, such a good team. Memories. It was a team of 4 because my brother's team was supposed to play, but then they dropped out last minute, and then
you had to put a team together.
Yeah, I asked the captains if it's okay to bring 3 of my intermediate friends, and then They were okay with it. So everyone played with sixes. All the recreational guys played with sixes, but we played with fours.
Mm-hmm.
We still made it to the semis, and obviously we lose in the semis. I'm telling you, man, I have a curse. I never, ever since Tinder's Finest.
Well, that's what you joined us in the semis or in the finals?
We joined you in the semis. That's right.
Oh, okay.
So I actually did play in the semis, but ever since Tinder's Finest, like the team that me and Daniel has won together, I have not every tournament that I've played in except for one, the one in November I made to the finals but lost. But every tournament I ever played in, we make it to the semis but lose. We make it to the semis every time, but we lose.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to think it's me because it's different teams every time, and it's just oh my god. Need some kind of voodoo doll or something. I don't know. Some black magic. Yeah. July
was top 2 month for me. 2022. July was my birthday. Yes. And I was not. So you guys pulled a surprise. Shout out Kingsley for planning it. Kingsley basically said, because to my friends they hate when I do this, but we always go to this like somewhat cheap-ish Chinese buffet place. It's called Mandarin, and every time we go to it, they hate it because they're like, there's so many other places we could go, but you choose that. And I'm like, yeah, because it's nostalgia and it's a good time, and it annoys the shit out of you guys when I choose to go there. And I love doing that. But I thought it was only going to be like 4 or 5 of us. And then I looked, and then I come in because one of my boys...
And they told you to dress nice.
They told me to dress nice. I'm like, why the hell do I have to dress nice when there's only going to be 4 or 5 of us? Yeah. I was just going to come in joggers initially. And I look and I see it like, there's like 14, 15 fucking people there. And I'm like, holy shit. And honestly, I didn't expect that, but because I get it. If people are busy, they're busy. But I was just really thankful that so many people came out. It was a great night. We ate a lot. I got a free meal. What's it called? We went to you couldn't go, I remember, but we went to the lake.
Yeah.
Because one of my favorite places to go to is the lake and just to chill and sit. Definitely one of my most favorite things to do.
I remember how full I was that day. I always make sure I'm full, no matter
for all you can eat, right? Yeah, you gotta get your money's worth.
Yeah. Awesome. No, I was. I'm kind of sad that I couldn't make it that night.
It was really chill though. We stayed for like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
And then
I think I had to work the next day or something.
You did. You had a meeting the next day.
Oh yes, you informed me in the morning.
I had what is it? I went to San Francisco in July.
Yes.
For 2 weeks. Well, it was supposed to be 10 days. It was ended up being actually like 8.5 days because I got delayed. So my flight ended up getting stuck in Calgary because of a train derailment, fucking up like electronics and stuff like that, which is really stupid to me. I go to Vancouver the next day, and then I have to go to San Francisco. So I was a day late getting to San Francisco, but overall it was a great time. I got to see the Golden Gate Bridge. I hiked on average every day at least like 6 hours of hiking through parks, through the city, eating all this fucking delicious food. I stayed in a hostel, which was really interesting. I stayed with, those rooms with all the bunk beds? I stayed in one of those, and it was very, very interesting. It was very, there's a lot of people. You have to kind of get used to either sleeping around other people. You don't know if you're fighting in your sleep, and if you hear them talking in their sleep or whatever.
You don't know if someone's just going to crawl into your bed.
Exactly, yeah. But for me, I think because, unfortunate as it is, I was a guy, so, you kind of get left alone. But I did make a lot of good friends there. I talked to a few people still to this day that I met along that trip.
Nice.
Which is really cool. Some people from the U.S., some people from France, some people from England.
Nice.
Really cool. It was a very fun time. I would say, I don't know if I've ever... And the thing is that people tell me, and I have to remind myself, that not a lot of people can travel solo.
I can't even spend 2 hours alone. Die. Every night I'm sad.
And for most of those days, I would travel on my own to walk around and wander around. So that was probably one of my favorite things to do.
Did you do checkpoints and tell your mom where you were or something?
I just called my mom once a night.
Damn.
And other than that, I just kind of wander around. Because I knew, I'd done I studied the map. I studied the map for at least, once a day, once a week for, 6 weeks leading up to it. So I kind of knew where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I had an itinerary plan, too. Of everywhere I wanted to hit, how long I would stay there for, and what days I could just go somewhere and chill. Definitely helped me out in planning, and then it also helped that I could improvise too when things didn't go my way. So I had times where I couldn't make it to something, or it started raining, or if I went to the Golden Gate Bridge to try and get a photo, the clouds would get in the way, or the fog would get into the way. But I worked around that, and I still made the most of it. Right. It was probably, I don't think I can top that in terms of right now trips of going on my own, because I don't know where I'd want to go next that wouldn't be a language barrier. England maybe, but I don't have any. I went to England once before and didn't have a good experience, so I'm not really keen on going back there. But maybe if I go to London, Australia I would love to go, but I want to save that for my honeymoon. If I ever get a girl, I want to go to Australia for my honeymoon.
But if you're single by 38, come with me.
Okay, fine. I'll save up money.
You heard it here.
There's pretty girls in Australia.
Whoa. Is that?
You can meet one too.
I thought we were going together.
Yeah, we're going together. Who says we can't bring 2 girls back?
Okay. I think we had different ideas.
But yeah, that was my July. My July was great. Sorry, to add one more thing. Literally 2 days after that, I went to another cottage with some of my friends. As I got back from San Francisco, I rested for one night and went to another cottage at Niagara Falls.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
Did you go during Canada weekend or?
No, we went, for San Francisco, I went 2 days after my birthday.
Okay.
And then, end of the month, I went to Niagara. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Oh my God. July was such a long month.
It was.
Yeah, we started off with Canada Day weekend. I actually went with a cottage with my elementary school friends.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that sounds so weird. No, not my 10-year-old friends. My 10-year reunion friends.
Your friends you've known for 10 years.
Yes.
Mijo's friends with 10-year-old? No.
Oh man, just crop this out, put on TikTok. Oh my God, I'd be fired. We graduated in 2012 together, and then it's 2022, so it's been 10 years, and that was amazing because I lost a lot of touch with those guys because, they got girlfriends, they got jobs, they moved away, etc. So we're trying to make it an annual thing where it's an excuse for us to hang out. Maybe I'll get a little bit bigger, more elementary school friends every year.
Yeah.
But there's just like a homely feeling about the elementary school friends compared to other friends.
Right.
It just like brings you back to the days, and then we're just doing the same stupid stuff. Like I think we played like soccer, and we played a lot of spike ball, even though spike ball wasn't there back then. But a lot of athletic stuff. So
yeah.
And these guys are not really like the party type; they're more so like the athletic type. So that's why I really liked it too. And they're also more like the nature type. So I don't think anyone smoked. I'm so sorry about
It's okay.
But I don't think there's anyone that smokes or anything, and yeah, it was nice. Yeah. And also, same group of friends, or almost the same group of friends. At the end of July, I think we went on a beach trip together too. So
right.
That was nice.
That's cool.
How are you?
For July, I will say one thing about my San Francisco trip. Anybody who's highly independent or likes having alone time, I highly encourage you to go on a trip on your own. It's a great relaxation and great mental realignment if you're ever feeling down. It's a great trip to kind of get out of your comfort zone, and if you want to make new friends but are independent, you can do that. It takes you out of your comfort zone in a way that's very refreshing, I would say. I was a little nervous myself because I was like, oh, I don't have my friends to experience this with. But at the same time, I don't have that feeling of, oh, I have to kind of wait for somebody, or they don't want to do this, so we can't go. So that's the reasons why I kind of like traveling alone as well. But yeah, other than that,
then you organize all by yourself.
Exactly. So I put in so much thought into that. I figured out where I was going to stay. I figured out where I was going to eat. Like literally every meal, I picked out where I was going to go eat. And then other than that, I was like, there'd be some meals where I'm like, all right, I'll just default to fast food.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was that's one of my highlights of that. And did anything else happen for me in January? It was a really eventful month, but it also went by fast and slow at the same time because there's so much going on, but it felt like it's so much going on that it passed by really quick. But then again, there's just the volume of how much was going on for me took a while. That's why it took a while for me. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
July was probably our longest conversation so far.
Yeah.
August. Summer's always the best, man, but
yes.
August crammed a lot of stuff that I had to do towards the end. Oh, went to Edmonton that month.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yes.
Didn't you go to? Wait, didn't you go somewhere? Oh no, you didn't go somewhere else. That's coming.
Oh, I did. No, I went to Nashville too.
But same month?
Yeah, it was the same month.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, August was just a packed month. Yeah, I did.
Had a lot going on in August.
Had a lot going on in August. A lot that I'm not talking about. But,
I tried.
I am not talking about those the other stuff that went on in August, but the two stuff that went on in August was Edmonton and Nashville. Nashville was amazing. It was a lot of my childhood friends that I haven't seen in a while either, and we went on a trip together. Edmonton was nice because it was the first time I ever got an all played, fed, like accommodation, everything volleyball tournament. Yeah. Like they handpicked me. They're like, "Yes, we want you," and I'm like, "Yes." So that was exciting. Lost in the semis, as usual. Always losing in the semis. We make it to the semis, but we always lose in the semis. Yeah. So we're good, but not good enough. And there's never any bronze matches anymore these days either. So I don't even know if we would have won bronze. Yeah, and that August was just, those were the two highlights I remember. How about you?
I went to Montreal with my mom and my aunt in August.
Nice.
They wanted to experience a trip. We flew out, had a B&B. We had troubles with the B&B actually. So I low-key messed up and didn't see that the check-in time was really late in the day. And I had to fucking...
Oh, you came very early?
Our flight was early. So we had to chill around till like maybe 4 or 5.
Oh, with the suitcases?
With the suitcases, yeah. My parents, my mom and my aunt are like older, right? So they want to chill, they want to rest before they go around. So like that whole day was kind of wasted while I kind of argued with Airbnb about getting a new place with it and getting my refund, which I basically I went full Karen to do that.
How late was it?
So we got there at 10 in the morning. Yeah. Our check-in was until 5. Yes. Yeah. So I was like trying to figure that out. I was kind of getting grumpy myself. I couldn't help it too, but that's where my fuck up was. But we ended up getting a new place, which was all smoothened out, and then the next few days were like me showing them around. I would say it was an okay trip for me, but it was more showing them around, so I didn't get my own kind of things to do on my own. I had a day where they wanted to take a tour bus around, which was a full day for them. Then I got my time to chill on my own, and I got to journal a bit, which I've been doing throughout most of this year, like at least once a month, which is really good. So that was pretty much it for me in terms of August. I will say, August I was down bad. I was not down bad, but I was a little moody. Yeah. Because I was going through like another girl trouble thing. I swear I don't try to get into girl trouble things. Girl troubles, bro. It's just I was just kind of like, you know. But it wasn't that. At the end of the day, it wasn't that big of a deal. I kind of got over that one, so that was fine. Yeah, I think that was like August, September for me was kind of that period where I was just kind of moody about that shit.
There's one thing. Oh yeah. Every weekend was booked in August, but August 14th was our soccer tournament, the one that me and Lukshan hosted.
Right, yeah.
So I wasn't going to host a soccer tournament this year. I mean, I kind of wanted to, but at the same time, like, I lost a lot of my soccer connections. Everyone just got older and stuff. But, yeah, my soccer tournament, it was very hard to find 6 teams. We're supposed to have 8 teams, and then we settled with 6. So I lost a lot of money already. Yeah. But, and then the freaking referee, bro. On the way to the soccer tournament, he got into a car accident. Yeah. Like a major one. And then poor Lukshan, my co-organizer, shout out Lukshan. Yeah, he had to ref it. He was a troop. He ref the whole thing. And
that's hard for somebody to do, just jumping in like that.
Yeah. And then there's like conflict of interest and stuff because like he brought some teams and all that stuff. So it was a little whatever, but shout out you for being a photographer that day.
That was a really fun day to like be a photographer for.
Really, really good photography. I was actually looking at the photos literally yesterday. It was so nice. Yeah. And yeah, that was August. September.
What happened in September?
I don't even. Oh, September. I started it off with York Region Volleyball. You did. I took the biggest probably risk of my fucking year. Put a lot of money in. Well, acquired a lot of debt to get all these gyms and run drop-ins and leagues. So yeah, that was a little scary at the start. Even thinking about it, like I remember the anxiousness I felt because I'm like, no one's gonna trust me. This, that. But now even today, you saw the list, man. There's so much demand.
With wait
list. If anything, I need more gyms. But that means acquiring more debt. But I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. But shout out to the guy that acquired me from York Region Volleyball, Aryan. shout out if you're watching this podcast. I know you're probably not because you're. No, I'm joking. I love you. But yeah, he believed in me. He saw all the stuff that I did in the summer, organized all the stuff alone. So I partnered up with another organizer, which is Aryan, and he has organizing experience under his belt, and I think it's smooth sailing right now. So yeah.
I mean, what happened? Because that's when you also hosted the last recreational.
Oh yeah. The last recreational tournament was.
Yeah, you did recreational and intermediate at the same time that year.
That's when the cops got called. Yeah,
for no reason.
Noise complaints. Piece of shit.
Whatever, yo. Karen's out there. Fuck you.
I know. Come on, we're playing volleyball.
Yeah.
We need music.
We're not even. It's not like we're hosting a jam or like a festival.
That's exactly what I told the cop. That's exactly what I told him. I'm like, you're coming here for look. We're being healthy. No one's drinking. No one's smoking. You know, like, bro.
Yeah, like literally, like we were. All you used, like, I'm pretty sure it was just for the amp that you used to make a speech.
Exactly. Stuff like that. So September, October.
Oh wait, for September, what? I want to talk about the tournament a bit because that upset me coming in third. I was like, because not necessarily because of how it went, but I felt like we had actually a decent team. Like we were actually competing pretty well. And
who do you guys lose to?
The winners.
Okay.
What? Like the event, the whole winners of the whole tournament. Not like
They have a really good team. Yeah.
They had a really good team, but we were actually competing with them up until we lost two of our players.
I think did I ref? I think
you refed our game. But what happened was I went down with a cramp going up for a hit or going up for a block.
Yeah.
And then we had to sub one of our boys in because we had a 6th player. And then we were 7th player. And then one of our other players, one of our hitters went down with another cramp literally like 3 plays later in the first set. So we lost the first set. And then going back into it, I had to play on like a shitty leg because we didn't have anybody else. I could barely fucking move. So we just got creamed the last set. Yeah.
GG.
Yeah, but
that was good. It was a great way to end it off.
Yeah, but it was that tournament I felt like was the most competitive that we kind of played in.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like beginning of the summer to end of summer, you improved a lot from consistency, right?
Yeah.
And next summer you're gonna be even better. October, I hosted. I just honestly fuck all of the rest of October. October 22nd was the best day of my fucking year, bro. Already hosted I hosted a tournament on my birthday. Hello, and then one of my friends, Daniela, surprised me with a cake, and then at the cafeteria, and then everyone sang me happy birthday at the tournament, or like half the tournament sang me happy birthday. That meant a lot already. And then I'm just chilling, whatever, and then I went to get some food with some friends, and then after that, I went home, dressed up. When I was dressing up, I already noticed like some people in my house were like, yeah, whatever. It was just like my brother's friends, and then I go out. And then go with my friends, and then I come back. Oh, you weren't even at the surprise party.
I was not at the surprise party, so I knew about it the whole time, though.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're like, so your friends started.
Yeah, people were super friendly. Looking back on it, people were super friendly to me like the entire week.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay. Even the Friday before, freaking Sahil. Sorry, we're name dropping all these names. Fuck him. But Sahil was like, "Yo, happy birthday, man!" Like he's so happy for my birthday. I'm like, "Yo, but it's my birthday. I'm not even celebrating or anything, right?"
Yeah.
And then and then he also made an excuse that he couldn't chill with me that day because he was doing something. And he really fooled me, but they threw a surprise birthday party for me. So October 22nd was the best day.
I wish I could have came to that because they put me in the group chat and it's like, yo, like it's on the 22nd. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm in Banff.
You're Banff,
yeah.
How's that?
That was amazing. So my October mainly consisted of me helping my friend Andy out at conventions. He was doing he had a booth and stuff, so I just helped out. That was really fun because it was just like me chilling with me chilling with them, and they were just like cracking jokes, selling to people. Other than that, Banff was amazing. I didn't think I could get better photos than San Francisco, but Banff proved me fucking wrong. Because everywhere you look is a photo. It was a lot of good food, a lot of good times with the homies. One of our friends from the podcast, Shane, was there. Yes, shout out to you. We all went for 5 days, 4 nights. We stayed in Calgary 2 of those nights, 2 nights in Banff, and it was a really good time. We went to the hot springs and chilled out. We got to do some hiking around Lake Louise, which is beautiful. We stayed in the town of Banff, which was hella fun. It feels like kind of touristy trap, but it also feels like hometown, like small town vibes at the same time. So that was really fun. That was really good. Calgary's pretty nice. I would say Calgary's honestly feels kind of like Vaughan. where it's like they got a big like outlet mall. They got a lot of suburbs, but some small like tall buildings coming up as well, which is really interesting to see. I would say they have a ripoff of Von Mills.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I forget what it's called. It's like Iron Mills Mall or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, this is Von Mills. Like literally the inside.
No, it is. Yeah.
The inside's the same shit.
Ashton snapped it.
When he went?
Yeah, and then he's like, yo, I'm at Vaughn already. I'm like, yo, wait, what? This guy's in Vaughn already.
Because it looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
I ended up getting whatever this thing is for you from Calgary.
Yeah, take it out.
This is it on? The light up mug?
I don't know if I put batteries in there.
Oh yeah.
You got me that. Shout out. I also have the socks too somewhere in my thing.
But, did I get you socks from? I got you socks from San Francisco.
Oh yeah. This guy always gets a souvenir every time. Yeah, I should start giving you souvenirs too. What's next? What month are we in?
We just did October.
November.
I don't remember a lot from November. Let me look into my phone.
No, November was just pure volleyball for me.
November for me was...
Do you have anything? Just backtracking a lot. I just thought about this. In March, there's 2 parties that I went to that really... I also was really out of my comfort zone. I think like early in the year, I was just like super social because like I really missed it.
Yeah.
And because I was so social during the year, I made a lot of friends that I still have today. And shout out to those friends. You know who you are. And if it wasn't for March, man, I don't know where I'd be with you guys. So yeah. November, what?
Nothing really for me. I think I tried this new place in Brampton called Activate, where it's like a light up place with a lot of like fun activities where you can get like high scores and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much it. I try to. It's basically like an active place for both young kids and for like young adults like us as well. Even any age can go.
Nice.
But there like it has. I don't know if you've seen those TikToks of like the light up floors where you're hopping across the tiles.
Yeah. It's so sick.
So much fun. Me and my boys have top ranking of the facility. We have top score. I don't know what that entitles us, but we got top score in the facility.
Hell
so
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No, I look like a 6 snap. I think they tried to... Andy put me in a group chat a while ago or something to coordinate with me, Activate. I don't know, this is like such a fever dream, but I swear he did for like something. I don't know if it was then or like way earlier, but...
Yeah, we started... what's it called? Yeah, we started filming in November.
Yeah.
What was our first episode?
November 28th.
Yeah, we talked about how lonely we were. Fucking...
I'm good.
I mean, I feel like we sometimes we just make ourselves sound lonelier than we actually are, to be honest. I don't really feel lonely. Clickbait. Honestly, we'll get that in frame.
Okay, let's do it again. Ready?
That actually I think would be if I catch that frame, that would be pretty good.
Okay. We'll do it. What's next? Yeah, it was just my cousins came from India, and I was really helping them move and stuff in October, November. Like they were really settling in, they got jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Showed them all the major tourist attractions, CN Tower, Niagara Falls, Daniel's house, everything. So
disclaimer: they've actually never been to my house.
Yeah, you met the kid before, have you?
No, I have not.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay.
No.
He's usually around the house.
Yeah.
He hasn't been in the house in a while, but he'll come.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be featured in a podcast episode, but the problem is he's 4 years old, so he's not gonna...
I can't swear.
Not even swear. He won't sit in the seat. He'll just run around, break the mic probably.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, we can have him in a 2-minute segment maybe.
Yeah.
What else? December, honestly, man, that Christmas break was so good, man.
I had a really fun December too, I won't lie to you. December for me started off with my mom. Up again. But yeah, I feel like December, so much happened, but I forgot. You know what I mean? What else happened? We had the annual winter Cotty that you couldn't come to this time. What happened there? You good?
I'm so tired. Yeah, go.
I'll cut that out, but like, yeah, we had the winter Cotty that
you asked. Okay, no, we're not cutting that out. And yo,
I'll cut
that Daniel just asked You good? And yo, I'm gonna start breaking down right now. No, I'm good. I'm just super tired. 4 hours of sleep. Okay, go ahead. Go.
But yeah, you couldn't come. Don't fucking whatever, dude.
Yeah.
But it was good. There was a hot tub. Some of my friends went skiing. We drank, had a good time, sang karaoke. The usual stuff that we do at a cottage, just to have a good time.
Yeah,
we
no,
did Secret Santa.
I really wanted to go, but the thing is, like, I mentioned the Nashville and Edmonton trip and stuff. I took a lot of my vacation days, and since I'm still pretty new at the company, I don't have that many vacation days. Well, now I do.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, or else I would have. And December is always like, that span. When I first said yes, I honestly thought I was during my winter break, so I was down.
No, but the thing is, you said yes. Then you said no because you thought volleyball was happening.
Oh yeah.
Then you said yes again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you're like, wait, I used all my vacation days, so it was a no again. So you teased the fuck out of me.
I know. I did.
But
teased him more than any girl ever has. Okay, go ahead.
But I would say with that one, that was stressful to plan. That was really stressful to plan because
the main planner wasn't planning.
This year I decided to take the planning, which I thought would have gone smoother, but everybody has their different kind of ways of responding to you. Some people take forever, some people respond late, some people don't know what their situation is, right? But they keep wanting to keep it like the hook in the pond, you know what I mean? For when the fish bites. They string you along for that, and it took a while to kind of get everybody on the same page. And then we had some last minute confirming people, we had some last minute people come on. But it all worked out in the end. But I was tearing my hair out a bit by the end. So, yeah. Otherwise, it turned out okay. So, I had a lot of fun on that trip. What else happened? You had a party at your house.
Yeah, December 17th. It was the best party I've ever hosted, in my opinion. The best party of the year was definitely my birthday, just because surprise element and stuff, but I didn't host that. But this time I invited the people that were missing from surprise party, like you and like a couple other people.
Yeah. And
I also put a lot of money into decorations. And told everyone to bring an ornament, and it was super cute. And since it was December 17th, it was right before everyone had their plans with their families and stuff, and I scheduled it like a month before, so.
Yeah. I'm glad. The funny thing about that was literally it was the day after me coming back from the cottage. So I got back from the cottage, took a nap that day, and slept for most of that day, went to work, and then went straight to your party. And the next day was World Cup, right? World Cup final.
And we watched the World Cup together,
yeah,
too.
That was hella fun.
Yes. I was, oh my god, I completely forgot. Yeah, November, December. That's what we were doing. That's why I didn't have much in November. I was just watching the World Cup.
Yeah, I think everybody was. Yeah.
Oh my god. Shout out Messi. No, I'm joking. I'm a Croatian fan, but we all got to respect Messi for doing what he did.
Yeah,
and that was amazing. And Mbappe, obviously.
Mbappe was insane.
Dude.
He's got next.
I screamed. Bro, it was crazy.
It was crazy. Mbappe, but I think for Messi it was a great way to retire from international play. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, that's the end of December.
And now we are into January. New month, new year, new month.
Yeah.
New things to do.
But I just wanted to say that if we actually put in a little bit more work on this podcast episode, we would have actually like really analyzed the year. But this is like why most of our podcasts, literally every podcast episode is not.
We plan at least like an hour or two before, unless we have guests.
Yeah,
I think if you have guests,
we don't even plan. Like it's, bro. We just talk, right? But
yeah,
if you were a part of these memories that we said, it's because it really meant a lot to us. It's something that we remember right away. Yeah, and obviously, if we did forget something, don't be offended, please. It's just
we literally before this podcast we dealt for 2 hours on audio bullshit.
Yeah.
So we didn't have time to.
We forgot the podcast episode topic. We're just.
Yeah, so we ended up doing this instead because we would have had probably an hour to prepare, but that hour to prepare was spent in 2 hours fixing audio.
Facts. That's exactly what happened.
But we figured it out. We're using the single mic for today, but honestly, if we did forget about some of the things that we did, and y'all were a part of it, like we didn't forget on purpose. Like we still valued all the things that we all did with y'all this year.
That's so cute. That's so cute, man.
But yeah, like I would say it was a really 2022 for me, best fucking year of my life.
Oh my
so
God,
far.
Best year.
Coming off of how shitty 2021 was, a fucking amazing year, bro.
Amazing. And you know what? 2023 is even gonna be better.
Yeah,
I already. Why it's gonna be better? We're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year.
Please
Daddy.
We would really appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think 2023. I already got a trip planned, man. I'm already going to New York in February,
like stuff
bro.
like that already.
Yeah,
2023, everything's just working out so far, man.
it's working great.
I'm just happy in a lot of areas of life, except for the part where Daniel doesn't want to be in a relationship with me. But
I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun being single and alone and independent
and straight.
That too.
What's it called? Yeah, man. Okay, so we talked about 2022.
Oh, I want to ask you something important. I feel like, what is one of the biggest or your most favorite lesson that you learned from 2022? Your most favorite.
I can't say it on camera. Let me think with my second favorite.
I love it. Oh my god.
This guy's really trying to.
I'm trying. Ashwin, I'm trying. Ruggy, I'm trying, man.
No, my favorite. Wait, what is it? Favorite
Your favorite lesson you've learned.
Nah, favorite lesson I've learned is that if you put yourself out there, you will create friends. So if you know, I meet people. Okay, like I get it. There are people that like alone time and being with a close knit group of friends and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I hate people that are just like, Nihaal, you have so many friends. Nihaal, you talk to so many people. Nihaal, this, that, or you have so many volleyball runs. You go this, that. But like, the only way I got to those levels and all that is from putting myself in an uncomfortable position every time, right? And then it's kind of like a butterfly effect. You never know where it goes.
Just to kind of say that everybody's got their different things, but
exactly,
like somebody shouldn't rain on your parade for doing those things. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, and it's the butterfly effect and just saying yes to everything. I'd say yes because like I used to be a no-sayer a lot, especially like during I'd probably say my early college years and high school years and stuff. I used to say no a lot. Even like that party that we went to in December 2019 was a huge first yes for me, right? So.
I remember you messaged me you were going. I'm like, damn, like, I think at that point we were even talking that much. We talk every once in a while.
That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, it's one of those. So I think the biggest lesson or second biggest lesson I learned that year. Don't worry, I'm keeping the promise. But second biggest lesson I learned that year is that, and it really does translate. And my birthday and the party on the 17th. Really showed that. Just like I'd probably say like a quarter of the people in those parties were friends that I made this year. So
that's dope.
It's nice.
That's cool.
Go ahead.
Oh, I have to answer the question?
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh, what the okay.
Bro, this is a podcast with two dudes. We're supposed to
answer it. Okay. I guess
man, just ask that question just so I can get the other. Okay, go.
Just the evil smirk for the camera. But biggest lesson I learned that for me the biggest lesson I learned, I wouldn't say it's even a lesson, but I think one of the biggest things I learned is that I love when my friends I think I value experiences with my friends more than anything else, other than like San Francisco. It was probably one of the best experiences of my life so far, but I would say I was the happiest when I would just hang out with my friends. I value those experiences more than everything else because I think it's the most valuable thing I can take away from. Is just the feelings that we all feel it with each other, the laughter we have, the arguments and debates we have, which I find really fun, the dark jokes even, because I have a lot of friends, we tell a lot of morbid jokes, and it's just really fun for us. I think that's some of the favorite things that I enjoy is just the company with each other, more than anything else. Whether it's in person, sometimes even on the computer over Discord, stuff like that. I just value all of those times and conversations a lot this year. But I think to not add on to that, but in a different way, I would say, fuck, man, I think I'm really built to travel. Not money-wise, but I love traveling, dude. I want to travel more.
It's good. Yeah. You see, I like that. I like how you're doing that, right? Because, like, it's stuff like that I really don't understand, to be honest. Because, like, you say you love traveling and solo traveling, whatever. Yeah. Me in general, okay, first off, guys, like, I have the worst motion sickness ever. Fucking hate being in planes, trains. Passengers of cars. I could drive cars for hours, but can't be a passenger in the car for an hour. Gravel has helped me, like the medicine that's helped me, but still, like it's, I don't know.
I thrive on planes because I can fall asleep before takeoff and wake up
This
at
guy's
the gate.
crazy. This guy's menace to society. Bro. This guy's president material, bro. Prime Minister of Canada, bro.
Bro, like I love
military motherfucker, bro.
I love traveling, man. I just love new places. I love experiencing new things like that.
No,
I think whether it's with friends or without friends, I think traveling so far of my young 20s has been my favorite thing to do.
I have other favorite things to do in my young 20s. No, I'm joking. I really thought you weren't going to dab me up for that one. Okay.
But yeah, so I got a question for you about, again, to recap. What is one moment in 2022 that you could have gone without?
Wait.
Spicy question. I'm trying.
No, I wouldn't say anything.
Really?
No, dude. Everything that's happened to me, better or for worse, even today, like something really bad happened to me, but it just helps become who you are. It's literally what I said, the uncomfortable situations.
It's part of the process.
Right? So I'd say if you ask a question like that to me, it's like I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for that event, right?
Yeah. I will say I have one thing.
What?
I didn't have to shovel the snow 3 fucking times in January. I don't want to fucking do that ever again. Bro, fuck snow.
TikTok.
I don't ever want to do that shit again.
Do you guys hate snow as much as this guy? Say in the comments below.
I also get really I get more sick in the winter too.
Oh, okay.
So that's another reason I don't like the winter. I hate the cold.
For me, it would probably be just traffic jams. Fuck traffic jams.
Yeah.
401. When I was going to Niagara one day, oh my god, dude. You know the QEW, right?
Yeah.
I think the QEW at like Mavis or something. They're doing the LRT or some kind of construction.
Right.
And then they literally shut down the QEW, like
Ooh.
or not QEW.
It was the
Gardner
junction,
Expressway?
right? It was like the interchange for it.
Like the South East West Highway. I think it's either Gardner Expressway or QEW, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, oh my god, that was the worst traffic jam ever.
Bruh.
It was my cousins in Canada. The worst part was that Google Maps said it was blue. Like I have LTE on it and everything, and it said it was blue. Like,
but it was standstill traffic.
Bro, it was dark red, bro. That was the worst traffic jam I've ever been in my life.
That's crazy.
So I hate traffic jams with a passion. I take the 407. I've had higher 407 bills than car insurance bills in the past. So.
Yeah, 407, for those of you that don't know, it's a toll route. It's a toll highway.
It's a super expensive toll highway. It's not like the ones in the US, I guess. It's
because it's electronic, right?
Electronic.
So it every couple kilometers or miles or whatever, there's a marker.
It's something absurd. It's like 70. Peak time is like 70 cents a kilometer, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And for most cases, usually in toll roads, is an actual toll in the U.S. and stuff like that. Where
it's just like $2, $3. Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, "Yo, toll was only $3. What was I stressing about?"
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so what's your plans for 2023?
My plans for 2023 is No, I'm joking.
F what? F who?
Fuck bitches get money. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, guys.
You want to fuck a
Don't
dog?
cancel me. Out of context. No. I would like to. I don't know. I say this every single year. Every single year I say this. I'm like, I'm gonna be single. What happens during the year?
Guy finds a girl.
Literally 2 months later, in like February, March, I'm gonna be like,
Daniel, there's this girl.
But no. I think I'm gonna be in a committed relationship this year. I just haven't found her yet.
But you get the feeling.
It might be someone around me right now. It might be you. No, I'm joking. I've made way too many couple jokes today.
I don't consent. No, I'm joking.
Tired Neil. Hey.
No, I'm joking.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
No. I think.
You have a good feeling.
Yeah, I think I'm in a good financial position right now.
Yeah.
Just comfortable. I've done all the crazy single things that I had to do last year. Just like new experiences, like stuff that I wanted to do alone.
Yeah,
like,
you started an OnlyFans.
I did. Yeah, top 5%.
Top 5%.
Top 5% is not even that good. It's supposed to be like 0.05 or something.
I think
that's really good.
You would know that why? No,
yeah, dude, bro. Why do you think we're trying to monetize this podcast so I could get all the money back from all the money that I've spent on my OnlyFans?
He hasn't done OnlyFans. He hasn't
joking,
paid for OnlyFans.
But if you guys would pay for OnlyFans, my OnlyFans,
would you?
would you? No, probably
Comment
not.
down below.
So yeah. I think people. I think the podcast viewers would rather see Liz's feet from last episode than my body. 100%. 100%.
See, I can't argue with that logic.
No, but like,
yeah, I can't argue with
you
that.
Get it,
like,
right?
I
You
can't
get
argue with that.
You get it, right? Because there's a very niche. Most of our podcast viewers are male.
Yeah.
And
analytics wise,
that's what I'm looking at.
Feet or Nihaal?
Yeah,
you know, female feet or Nihaal?
Yeah, and especially with this belly now too, man. I don't know.
There's a market for that.
I don't know.
Rule 34. And if you guys don't know what
Rule 34, that's my waist size right now, bro. 34. yeah. What were you saying?
Rule 34 basically means if it exists, there's a porn of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
So that's a thing. So Rule 34.
Probably.
Yeah. Like, think about it.
Yeah.
Give me any like movie or topic.
No, I was just thinking of the microphone, and then I'm just like, yeah,
there's probably.
I
like,
know.
Like Finding Nemo, probably. Little Mermaid.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you could think of anything, like, there's probably something of it.
Interesting.
But yeah, you think you're going to get into a relationship this year? You think this is the year for you?
I think this is the year that I am going to meet the love of my life.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that positivity.
As in, like, just, like, married.
How long do you think between the time of meeting her till...
3.
3 what?
Seconds. 3 years.
3 years? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good time.
So 27.
Wow, you're only 20... Bro.
Kids by 30.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I honestly hope that goes well for you.
So then by that time, so my dad had me when he was 30, so yeah, I mean, like, my dad's still, like, he's retired from sports now, but like, growing up, he still got to play with me, right? So that's the biggest thing. Like, that's what I'm scared of. Like, if I have a kid at 38 or whatever, it's like...
Yeah, because if you think about it this way, if you're 38 and you have a kid and they're 16, you'll be 54.
Yeah.
Or when you're 38, they're 20, you'll be 50. You'll be 58? Yeah, 58. You'll be almost 60, so you'll be, like, retiring and stuff like that. If my math checks out.
I'm so tired I wasn't even listening to numbers, but yes.
Yeah, but, like, you have to take into account those things of the future, right? So you want to be able to be a bit more able-bodied as they go through things in their life, right? So, fair enough. I get you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know. I'm just so happy because, like, all these, like, investments that I put into last year, all these things that my heart was telling me to do, that no one told me to do. Dude, the fucking picnic, the tournaments, the me going to random parties, everything, like, no one's pushing me to do that. My dad's not like, yo, Nihaal, go find women. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing like that. It's like, yo, I'm just doing it myself. You know what I'm saying? So, it's so nice to see where it's brought me. And I feel like I'm already at a spot where it's, like, already above the socialness of a lot of people.
Right.
But I feel like I could go higher. And I could go higher by just continuing the connections I've made so far and make new ones and butterfly effect and all that stuff. So, yeah.
So that's what you're looking for in 2023.
Yeah. And I'm having a feeling this podcast episode is almost 2 hours now. Is it?
No, definitely not. Okay. I think it's like 120 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Should be fine.
Yeah. Go ahead. What are you saying? Oh, what are you looking for in 2023?
2023. I want to travel more. I'm already traveling one trip, but I want to travel, maybe do 2 more trips. 3 trips total this year. So I want to do maybe one in summer and then maybe an all-inclusive potentially in December or November. Something big, nice and big to end off the year. This year, people tell me they want me to get a girlfriend this year. Like, my friends are all like, and my mom are like, I don't know if my mom's really serious about it. I think she's just kidding around, but it's like, oh, what, like, yo, like, it would be cool if you had a girlfriend this year. And I'm like, it would be cool if I could, like, chill out and not have a girlfriend this year. I think not in the sense of, like, a fuckboy thing, like, where most people would assume that. I think over the past 2 or 3 months, I've really settled into being independent and being, like, I'm gonna do this at this time because I want to, and this at this time because I want to and need to. So a lot of my life has become very sequential and very orderly and very organized. Well, a lot of it's also been, at the same time, being very free-flowing. So I feel like that kind of goes out the window the minute I get into a relationship. That's not to say that I won't be open for the right person that I really, really am attracted to or really vibe with. But it's not something I want to accomplish this year, getting a girlfriend or like something like that. I think I'm very good where I am and just wanting to improve on myself this year. Yeah, so I think I'll be single until...
You sound literally like what I said last year, and guess what happened last year?
Like, that's what's scaring me, man. Like, that's what's kind of like...
I think it's the years that you say that you're going to be single is when girls... Whoa.
Is that your stomach?
I think it was. You guys heard my stomach? But yeah, that girls were just... I don't know.
Yeah.
They come to you when you least expect it, so...
That's fair. But
I'm fully expecting it. So you see, I'm using reverse psychology, so I'm going to be single the entire year.
So are you low-key doing that subconsciously then?
Maybe.
Interesting.
Who knows? But you got to let the universe do its thing. So
yeah.
As of now, I will be in a committed relationship by the end of the year. I don't know who. Maybe she's with me right now. Maybe I'm talking to her. Maybe she's in my friend circle. Who knows? But as of now, nobody.
Whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens, happens. Let the universe decide.
Yeah.
I sound like Liz right now. Let the universe decide.
Shout out Liz on our last episode.
Last episode. Shout out. Hopefully got a lot of views. First ever female to be introduced.
Yeah,
to
our first female guest. Yeah, and
the only female that I know. I actually talked to. I'm joking.
Yo, all of his homies, the girl homies, y'all should be insulted by that one.
No. I have a lot of friends that are girls.
Yeah. Shout out to all the girl homies out there.
Shout out to
chilling, doing their thing.
Exactly, dude. You guys just help us out a lot sometimes.
Yeah, you guys are really cool people to talk to.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, did I have a hunch the entire podcast, bro? I'm so tired.
Bro, I'm focusing on my posture.
Oh, was that what you're trying to do? I was trying to show off the belly, bro, so I could look at this in a year and be like, damn.
I'm just trying to fix my posture because, like, I don't want to hunch back, you know?
Oh, no. So, dude. Okay, look, this is my usual posture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have belly, so it's like this, but if I do this. I'm joking. Do you see we didn't do it yet, but the cover art for the podcast?
We have a cover art?
No, not cover art. The thumbnail for a podcast. Shane.
Oh yeah, bro. That was so funny. I was just like, bro, this guy really did that as a thumbnail. Oh my god. That was a good episode too.
Yeah. So hopefully that episode did numbers. We're posting it in 2 days.
What are your expectations of the podcast from us this year?
That is a good. No, it's literally what I said earlier. 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. By the end of the year, 1,000 subscribers, but I have a feeling we can get it by September.
You think so?
In my opinion.
That would be cool. That would be hella dope if we could.
In my opinion, I can.
Yeah.
Especially like if we actually like really look into real. Oh yeah, we just started TikTok and Reels. We haven't even posted any yet.
But expect them to come up soon. We're working on them.
Hell yeah. We just need to find funny segments.
Yeah.
And
I think we have some out there. We just haven't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. There's been especially the last podcast that was over.
There was a lot of content last podcast.
We had to trim out a lot of controversial content.
Yeah. So, but that doesn't mean we can't use them in Reels, right?
Yeah. That's even worse than YouTube. More people see Reels.
That's true.
But yeah. Thanks again for your attention spans. I know we live in a society where attention spans are very bad, and
mine. I'm there sometimes. I won't lie.
But hopefully this mic is more soothing.
Hopefully we sound a little better, a bit more enunciative. Ooh, that's a big word.
Oh, it's kind of hot. Enunciative.
I don't even know. I think I combined two words, but hopefully we enunciate better.
Oh, we didn't even talk about these guys. They could see it in frame, right?
Oh yeah, Nihaal out here is a huge...
My favorite car of all time.
His current car.
Yes.
The Honda Civic.
Honda Civic. That's all I ever want. Ever since I was a kid, that's all I ever wanted. Spider-Man, my favorite superhero ever. Just, it's very basic. It's just because I don't read the magazines or...
Yeah, the comics.
It's just the movies. That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
Dwight. Just because I can be a Dwight sometimes.
Very big Office fan. Nihal is
Huge.
I said that.
I've
but
like I really, and this is Dundee's from The Office too. But yo, like when it comes to The Office, man, like I don't know. I tried watching some other shows and I just couldn't. And then I'm just rewatching The Office again, and I could quote scenes from The Office, especially like the first like couple seasons, and yeah, it scares people sometimes. It's like the scene's starting and I'm already reciting the whole scene. They're like, wait, what? But yeah. So if you guys want to do Office trivia night, let me know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's dope. I think.
Oh, by the way, Daniel does not fucking watch The Office.
I've never watched the. I'm
learned
sorry.
I learned that today.
I've never
How do you
watched The
not?
Office.
Like I was casually like putting an episode while we were eating today, Chick-fil-A today, and then it's like, yo, this is the episode where Ryan hops on the horse for Kelly, right? And then he's like, okay, whatever. I'm like, wait, you never watched The Office before? Like,
yeah, I just never
like,
happened to watch The Office. It's just never on a channel that I watched.
No, but you have Netflix.
No, I don't.
Oh, you never had Netflix.
No, I've had Netflix. I used
so-
my ex-girlfriend's Netflix's, but never watched The Office.
Don't we all? No.
I was ready to hail up for it. Yeah. But yeah, I would say I've never just never happened to come on. And if anything, the times I could have spent watching The Office, I was watching all the Star Wars shit. Because Star Wars is my shit. Or I was watching like Friends or How I Met Your Mother. That's my shit. Yeah.
Awesome. No, How I Met Your Mother, is that your comfort show?
Ooh, I would say it's between How I Met Your Mother or Friends for me. Those are probably my two. Hard to pick. Some years I'll have a whole Friends binge. Some years I'll have a How I Met Your Mother. Hard to say. I will say Friends in terms of like the actors and actresses were the hotter ones. The more attractive ones in my opinion. Jennifer Aniston will still be one of my childhood crushes to this day.
So you would pick Monica over Robin.
Yeah, I would. I would pick Monica over Robin. Robin's a good one. I would not pick Monica over Lily. I like Lily more than I like Robin. I would take, for me it would be Rachel. If we were ranking the women in the show, Rachel, Lily, Monica, Phoebe, Robin. I like Phoebe more.
Was it because Robin was portrayed like a bitch the entire show? Or?
Not necessarily. I just like Phoebe. Like Phoebe's character was always just hit me with more funny things than Robin did.
Masseuse.
Miss Banana Hammock.
I only watched The Friends once, and it was during my wisdom teeth days. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's my ranking for them. I'm super excited to do the draft, by the way. I'll come up with a topic for you there, and then
we'll be super prepared next time. I'm so sorry. It's just
this audio shit just kind of
also this and also like 4 hours of sleep, and it's just some stuff happened earlier today. And
it's all good.
yes, but we banged out an episode for you guys because we are staying consistent every single Wednesday at 12 p.m. Stay tuned.
Stay fucking tuned.
We should start doing some ASMR.
No, we're not doing ASMR.
Why not? We have a mic.
Okay.
So?
I don't think my voice is that soothing.
No. ASMR of like stuff like this. Carter closing.
What if I just put my like zipper up and like zip it up?
Oh, I wanted to show this.
Go for it.
But you gotta hold this down though.
What do I have to hold?
Hold this down.
This?
The battery. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
The weight. I built this over the break. It is.
You love Lego.
An F-150. Look, you see. It's an F-150 Raptor actually, and the top has this wheel that turns. But yeah, no, this was a super expensive one, man. This was like I got it from Costco, so it was a little bit of a sale. It was somewhere around the early hundreds.
Ooh,
yeah, so
that's
maybe 120. But it's a huge one compared to like the other little ones that we have.
I still have one that I have to build. I have a Star Wars set.
Got a bunch of Daniel was covering my Spider-Man Lego, but some Spider-Man Lego over here. Don't worry, we'll make another episode just on obsessions.
Yeah.
Well,
this
is the pregnant episode. Nihaal, you will never be in this bad of shape ever again. I promise you. We're going back.
Wait, how'd you get...
I blame the gym because it closed down on me, and I'm still under contract with that gym, and I'm still paying for that gym, but they closed down for 4 weeks. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm still loyal to them. A lot of people left the gym, but I'll get back to it. And also, there's no volleyball for 2 weeks, so I was eating like I was before,
but not burning off the calories.
but not burning off the calories, and that results in this. So it's okay. Don't worry. End of the year, bro. Watch, I'm gonna have like a 6-pack and stuff.
He'll catch up to me.
That's too hard. That's gonna be years ahead. He's years.
I don't
ahead.
even have a 6-pack though.
Right.
I'm just able to.
Yeah, you have the Filipino genes. That's why. Decades, no, centuries of just
colonization.
Eating rice and everything. So,
but I don't think I could ever eat like a good meal without rice nowadays. I'm just so locked into it.
You see, that's what I'm telling you, man. All right, so that's a pretty long episode.
Yeah, it's a good episode.
Especially since we went into segments about the months. I think that really took a while. So,
tell us how your 2022s went. Tell us what was your favorite parts of them, your least favorite parts of them, what you want to do for 2023. If we have any similar stories to yours, feel free to comment about that
just
too.
Tell us about your favorite. Like, bro, like I want to make a little community in the comments, just
some commenters.
Imagine this. Okay, guys, imagine this. Okay, already you guys are listening up to this point, so already you guys are already like the OGs, right? Now imagine looking at your comment like 5 years from now, if we're still doing this podcast, hopefully we are. You're just gonna look at the comment and you're gonna be like, damn, I commented on that video 5 years ago. I was a real one. And then we even shout you out. Maybe we'll make an episode with all the original podcasters, followers. I don't know.
Yeah, some of our original commenters or some of our original guests.
That's it.
Because but for 2023, stay tuned. We're gonna have some more guests coming in. We're working that out every day as we speak. Some new topics. I think we're gonna be introducing some potentially new segments too.
Hell yeah.
Maybe an intro.
Maybe an intro. Maybe some better editing.
We're trying. We're learning because we kind of hopped into this on a whim, right?
Yeah.
And every day.
Same thing, dude. Mr. Beast did the same thing.
Yeah.
He just hopped in, just whatever mic, whatever thing, and now look at him.
We're learning on along the way how hard some things can be in terms of sound.
Yeah.
How
hard things.
But we're learning how hard sound can be. We're learning we're learning editing software. We are figuring all of that stuff all as we go, right?
We're learning that people don't want to watch 1.5 hours of footage.
Yeah, we're learning that sometimes we get sometimes we get haters.
Sometimes we get haters.
Sometimes we get haters,
but,
and that's okay.
It's okay. We're on Spotify now, so it's.
We're on Spotify, Google Podcasts now. We're up on YouTube. Soon to be TikTok and Instagram. We'll have reels on there. Hopefully, by the time we upload this, we are up on it.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Pending
Nihaal's editing.
Yeah. Yeah, because we kind of... How we do it is I edit the episodes. I take care of kind of logistics on this. Nihaal's our social king. He takes care of getting our guests.
Oh, that's the other thing, too. Goal for this year, get 2,000 followers on Instagram. But 2,000 genuine followers. Like, people that I've actually met.
So not like bots and stuff like that.
Not
bots that tell you to watch their fan cams and webcams and stuff.
Now bots are like random people. Like, I actually met them. Like,
yeah.
A volleyball player. Yeah. Because right now I think I'm at almost 1,100 and something. Actually 1,000.
I have a question for you. It's to end one of our last questions of the night. Your background, is that all of 2020-22?
My background is my 3 favorite teams of 2022. You're actually on the top.
Hey, gang, let's go.
So that's the 3 favorite teams I played for.
Send me that. I'll put it up on the screen for them too.
Okay.
Yeah. I think mine is also a 2022 thing. It's my home screen is everybody who came out to my birthday.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I forced everyone to take that picture. Bitch, you better take a picture. If you didn't have a picture that day, I don't know.
I honestly it didn't come to mind. I'm not big on taking pictures of myself, as much as I like taking pictures, just not of myself.
That's why you gotta have a guy like me.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for listening today. We're going to be back up with an upload. At the time of filming, we're uploading one this week.
Hell yeah.
Because we're filming this on January 9th.
Yeah.
So we're going to have one this week, and then this will probably come up the week after, and then we got a bit more to come up coming soon.
Let's go.
All right,
new guests every week. Let's go.
Every week.
We'll try,
but we get a new guest at least once a month.
No, but these are the homely episodes. This is where you really get to understand Nihaal and Daniel.
Yeah, your hosts, We just kind of talk to you about what's going on with us.
That's it. And they never watch these episodes. They're only going to watch the episodes with the chicks, but it's fine.
That's why we got to get more chicks.
Thanks. Or we turn into chicks.
Oh. Rock, paper, scissors. Whoever loses has to do it.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Wait, on shoot? Or we do shoot?
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck!
That's it.
I don't like this. I don't like it.
All right. So
All right.
1,000 subscribers, he's gonna wear a wig. Deal?
I fine. Deal.
Wig.
Deal.
A
Deal.
little makeup. A little makeup.
I'm not putting on makeup.
Mascara.
I don't.
Mascara.
Who's gonna put it on?
I'll put on for you.
You know how to put on mascara?
I'll figure it out.
Oh my god. Fine.
1,000
For
subscribers.
half an episode.
Half an episode.
Half an episode.
Okay.
All right. Fine. I can't believe I
Deal.
agreed to that.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. We'll see you in the next week. Take care. Comment down below, like and subscribe. Listen to us on all our places you can find our podcast.
This is me, by the way. Back when I had braces and long hair. Yeah.
All right, guys. Take care.
Peace.